I tighten the helmet strap around my chin, hoping to restrain the thoughts in my head. A quick downshift and the first gear clunks into position. I let go of the clutch and I twist the throttle a bit, slowly lifting my foot off the ground, multitasking, as if to disprove a metaphor against men. The cold air hits my face, like 1,000 regrets that refuse to leave me. And then a little upshift into second gear. The second gear is tricky though, like life itself. You can hit a false neutral, which can make you look like a fool. So I accelerate a bit more, only to find the handlebars vibrating under my wrists, just like the trembling anxieties I carry inside me. I draw in a breath. I curdle it inside my lungs before letting it out again. Then, another upshift. The third gear this time. The motorcycle feels assured now in third gear, and so do I. The vibrations underneath my wrists, they relent. So do the thoughts in my head. There's a car trying to pull out of the driveway in the distance. It hasn't noticed me. I do a head check and I shift lanes, avoiding that car and still in third gear, now completely devoid of any thoughts in my mind. And just that moment I approach a bend in the road, so I slow down, but without changing gears as I lean slightly to my right. And in that moment, it dawns on me that balance is not always about staying upright. And then, as I leave the bend, I accelerate. This time, the motorcycle lets out an ecstatic grunt, so I decide to shift into fourth gear. We both feel free in that moment, my motorcycle and I, unshackled, it seems, from every dogma that has ever held us back. The cold air, it has befriended me by now, whispering metaphors in my ears. And then suddenly, the road straightens up again. So I reach out for the clutch lever, pulling it down like an afterthought as I shift into the last gear. The fifth gear, it locks a new realm, transcending the metaphysical into spiritual. A spectacular weightlessness takes over as my motorcycle and I become a singularity. Unburdened, I ride through an entire valley, unable to separate a moment from an eternity, shifting gears and making bends, plucking metaphors that look like poetry.